So far, the hottest chicks on the street, and they're the only chicks that are almost wearing nothing. They're basically naked. So the typical walking street of Pattaya. This is where I work here, so I'm sure you can figure out why. But I used to shop at 7-Eleven all the time, but I started shopping at 6-Eleven a little bit more, so a little better inventory. Dude, it's super slow down here compared to what it was like back in November, December, even around Songkran. It was just pumping. So maybe I'm down here a little early. It's like 7 o'clock. We're gonna loop back through again here around 7:30, 8 o'clock. See if it's a little bit more lively, but I feel like it's just slow in general everywhere in Thailand, so maybe this is kind of the norm for the time being. Yeah, I think I'm just too early. Usually there's even just like bar girls typically standing along here or whatever. I don't know exactly if that's what they are, but there's nobody. So I think I'm just here a little too early, but we'll come back through later, see if things spice up a little bit. So we've been down here a few times in the last 6 months, and this is like crazy boring. Like, there's nothing interesting going on. We'll see what it looks like on our way back, but I don't actually have any hope for it getting any better. There is a spot here that's been here every time I've come down here. Food truck on the beach, where they have just miscellaneous street food style vendors, even crocodile if you want crocodile, but I've never eaten down here, so I don't really know everything they have, but it is here just in case you were curious. So let's make our way back down towards the beach front and see if there's anything more interesting going on. And then after that, we are gonna head home and just call it, because if it's not any busier now, we're approaching 8 o'clock. I don't see the potential any later or any reason to stay later. I think I'll come back down here in like a week at like 11 p.m. and see if it's any more busy at 11 p.m. So we started our walk that way just after 7 o'clock and dead, nothing. So we flipped around and we got to the end and slowly made our way back around 8 o'clock now, same. And a lot of the clubs are not even open. So maybe it gets going around 9 down here, but it's hard to believe that with nothing going on now, how it could potentially get any busier later. So far, the hottest chicks on the street are 3 freaking little pug dogs down there. So, and they're the only chicks that are almost wearing nothing. They're basically naked. So, I know this street is known for, you know, clubbing and a little bit of sexualism or whatever, but yeah, the only even close to naked people I've seen are dogs. So it started to pick up around 8 o'clock. All the bars and the clubs started to open, and they were sending their girls out, if you know what I mean, if you're familiar with Walking Street. But as soon as we decided to lap around again, it started raining, and we have quite a long walk back to the condo. I don't really want to have to grab a grab today, because that just doesn't save you any time. You just sit in the traffic. But so it gives you kind of an idea though of what to expect at this time of the year at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Not a lot going on. If you are going to go to Walking Street in April or May specifically, since it's May right now, I would suggest going down there at around 10 o'clock. I feel like it would be significantly busier at 10 o'clock. Hello. You too? So yeah, I obviously didn't want to scrap this footage just because it was a little bit below average expectations in comparison to every time I've ever gone down there. So I decided, yes, I will post this video anyways, and I will go back down there again at a later date with more promising weather and at a later time. So thank you for watching. Remember to hit that like button, leave a comment with any suggestions, and subscribe, and come back. More content to come soon, and hopefully it will become a little bit more interesting. That was pretty slow, but it gives you a good idea of what is actually down there other than kind of the typical craziness. So yeah, I will see you next time, and thanks again. Ta-ta.